In this video, we create a securely encrypted USB stick using free tools already installed in Windows. Hello everyone, and welcome to TechFixFlix. Whilst we've probably progressed beyond the era of the USB stick as the preeminent means of data transportation, we haven't yet fully witnessed their demise, and the potential for devastating data loss from these small yet high-capacity devices remains substantial. In this tutorial, we prevent our private data falling into the wrong hands by fully encrypting our USB drive using BitLocker, a free tool which is already built into Windows 10. To be more precise, we'll need the Pro version, as the home version can only read, but not write, encrypted volumes. To check which version of Windows we're running, we click the Start button and type WinVer before pressing Enter or clicking to run the app. If you're using the Pro edition, you'll see it clearly identified as shown in the example currently on screen. And you can find this and other tools for recovering information about your PC in the tutorial shown on screen now and linked in the written description accompanying this video. Once we've determined that we're running the Pro version, we insert our USB stick, and we'll typically receive notification that the stick has been inserted, in addition to it being made available in File Explorer. Of course, whilst we refer to USB sticks, this technique is equally applicable to other types of removable hard drive. We right-click the drive icon in File Explorer, and from the menu which appears, we select the option to turn BitLocker on. It's possible that the option may be absent for some sticks, for example those which have previously been bootable installers, so where the option is absent, the drive may require a full reformat. A brief initializing phase follows, and we're advised not to remove the device at this stage. Indeed, the device should remain attached until the conclusion of the encryption process. We're then presented with a choice of unlock methods. As the smart card option isn't widely prevalent, most users will select the universal option to use a standard password, ticking the relevant option to open the password entry fields. We enter our password in the upper field. As ever, password length currently remains our best defense against the encryption being cracked, and this is particularly important in the example of a USB stick, where portability and size make likelihood of accidental loss higher than that of a larger device. We enter the password a second time for verification, before clicking Next to advance. We are presented with 3 recovery key options. The recovery key is used to access the drive in the event that the password is lost. We can save to our Microsoft account or print the recovery key, but we choose probably the most straightforward route, saving it to a file. A Save As dialog appears, allowing us to save as a plain text file. We navigate to our Downloads folder and click Save. Whilst the remainder of the message box remains unchanged, we receive notification that our recovery key has been saved, and we'll take a look at that file in a moment. For now, we click Next to proceed. Now we can choose how much of the disk to encrypt. There's a distinction to be drawn between new and previously used disks here, in that it's preferable to encrypt the entire drive where data has previously been written to it, to counter against the risk from recovery tools like Recover, which we featured in a previous tutorial, which may allow previously deleted files to be recovered. On an entirely new drive, the option to encrypt use space only would be faster and wouldn't carry the same risk. We choose to encrypt the entire drive. Whilst we're aware that this will take longer, it will guard against the recovery of previously deleted items. We therefore click Next. For maximum compatibility, we select Compatible mode, which will work with all versions of Windows 10. If you're confident you'll only be working with more recent installations, and by that we mean versions of Windows 10 installed or updated after November 2015, you could select New Encryption mode. With our selection made, we again click Next. We are presented with a summary of the process to be undertaken, and click Start Encrypting. The process may take a significant amount of time, and shouldn't be interrupted. We can already see an open padlock on the drive's File Explorer icon. Progress can be observed via the percentage indicator and progress bar. Whilst we're waiting, clicking Manage BitLocker reveals a number of encryption options, and we can navigate to our Downloads folder to inspect our recovery file. Opening it reveals a plain text file detailing our recovery key. Our blank, generic 64GB USB 3.0 drive took just over an hour and a half to process, and we received notification upon completion, which we click to close. Opening File Explorer, we see our unlocked USB drive ready to receive files. We can now remove the stick at the Devices menu by selecting Eject and unplugging upon receipt of this notification. Sometime later, we return and reinsert the USB stick. We receive a message that the drive is BitLocker protected. Heading to File Explorer and clicking on the drive, we are prompted to enter the password we created, and this will be the case on whichever machine the drive is accessed. Prior to entering that password, we select More Options, which expands. If we've forgotten our password, we can access this option to enter our recovery key, referring to the file saved during the encryption process. An equally useful option is this one, which, when ticked, will automatically recognise and unlock on this PC, allowing future access without a password on this device. We therefore tick this option, then enter our password before clicking Unlock. We're now given the standard post-insertion options, and on this occasion, we open Folder to view files. We can now access the drive as normal. Of course, without the password or recovery key, our drive would remain safely inaccessible. Be sure to check out our back catalogue and subscribe for our future projects. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you found it useful, please consider subscribing by clicking the logo on screen now. If you'd like to see more, there are 2 suggestions currently on screen. If you have a better, faster or more economical solution, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. You're also welcome to follow us on Twitter. Until your next tech fix, goodbye.